guys can be seated. Welcome, family and friends of the Fox High School graduating class of 2024, and happy Mother's Day. Yeah, woo, no doubt. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms in attendance. My name is Dr. Ryan Sherp, and I am the proud principal of Fox Senior High School. Graduation represents an important milestone for our students. The commencement ceremony acknowledges and celebrates this triumph. We really aim to make this ceremony a special one for all in attendance, so we politely ask that the auditorium remain quiet and seated during the program, and that we withhold all applause after each name has been read, so the classmate who follows will have their name heard distinctly by their family and friends. We will welcome your applause after all the diplomas have been awarded. Once again, thank you very much for attending today's ceremony. Seniors, congratulations. Today marks a significant milestone in your journey, graduating from high school. 13 years of school, including kindergarten, all comes down to this final event, graduation. As your principal, I stand before you with immense pride and admiration for all that you have accomplished at Fox High during the past 4 years. Throughout your tenure at Fox High, you have demonstrated resilience, determination, and a quest for knowledge. You've faced challenges head-on and emerged stronger and more prepared for the road ahead. But remember, graduation isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. It ends one long chapter of your life and is the beginning of another. As you embark on the next phase of your lives, whether it be further education, entering the workforce, or pursuing your passions, I urge you to stay true to yourselves, follow your dreams, and never stop learning. Life is filled with uncertainties and challenges, but I have no doubt that each and every one of the members of the class of 2024 has the courage and tenacity to overcome whatever obstacles come your way, as you are now and will forever be warriors. So congratulations, once again, class of 2024. The future is yours to shape, and I can't wait to see the incredible impact you will make on this world. I'm very proud of you. Now I'd like to introduce some special members we have in attendance with us today. I ask that they stand and be recognized as I call their name. First, our school board members, Miss April Meckel, President. Mr. Todd Scott, Vice President. Mr. Curtis Frazier, Treasurer. Mr. Mike Myers, Board Member. Mr. Travis Littner, Board Member. Ms. Judy Smith, Board Member. And Mr. Kenneth Woolsey, Board Member. Thank you all so much for your selfless and uncompensated time and for your dedication to our students and faculty. We cannot tell you how much we appreciate your efforts. Next, Superintendent of the Fox C6 School District, Dr. Paul Frigo. Dr. Frigo, it has been an honor and a privilege working under your leadership for the past 3 years, and I am so excited for the direction you have our district heading in. From central office, we have our district's Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Education, Dr. Randy Gilman, and our Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education, Dr. Tammy Cardona. I want to thank both of you for your guidance and support and for building such a collaborative spirit with our school's district's building level administration. You both are highly supportive of our school and are always available when we need you night or day. So thank you for that and so much more. Also, this will be Dr. Gilman's last graduation as he is retiring after serving the district for 3 decades. Dr. Gilman, thank you so much for what you've done for the Fox C6 School District. 30 years. Now, I'd like to thank and recognize all of our teachers, counselors, and support staff that are in attendance today. with an explicit thank you to Ms. Kelly Allen, our senior class counselor. Mrs. Allen has worked overtime this year, making sure all her seniors get graduated and are properly recognized for their many accomplishments. Class of 2024 families and guests, please help me give our wonderful staff a heartwarming thank you for all they have done to get us this outstanding group of impending graduates here today. Thank you, teachers. Additionally, I would like to give special thanks to our fantastic secretaries, for without their help, this day would never come to fruition. And finally, a very special thank you to my wonderful secretary, Miss Melanie Shepard, who does so much of the heavy lifting to make this event possible. Melanie is undoubtedly one of the hardest and most dedicated workers I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. The love that she displays on a daily basis for our school, students, and staff is undeniable. So thank you, ladies, for all your hard work for graduation today. I also would like to recognize and thank our outstanding Fox High School administrative team, assistant principals, Ms. Tracy LaRose, Mr. Scott Ludhaus, Ms. Rachel Sauer, Ms. Heather Schwabe, now Mr. Scott Ludhauser, and of course, the principal to the senior class of 2024, Mr. Joe Salzman. Admin team, the dedication you show to our students, staff, and community every single day is truly second to none, and I'm so grateful to get to work with all 5 of you. Thank you for staying strong for our students and staff, as the job of an assistant high school principal is one of the most difficult ones there is in education. Next, I would like to recognize and thank the parents and friends of our graduates that have joined us today in this special day. Students and Fox High staff in attendance, please assist me in thanking all of them for being here today and for their ongoing love and support they provide to you, their children, and us as a school and district. We thank you all so very much and are quite grateful. Thank you, parents, family, friends, and all in attendance. And finally, I would like to take a moment in silence to recognize all the loved ones that are here with us today in spirit, but unfortunately not in body, as we miss them so very much. Now, can everyone please rise for our national anthem, which will be performed for us today by Miss Lydia Hill and members of our Fox High Choir. Thank you, choir. Please be seated. Every year, members of our graduating class join the elite ranks of those serving in our armed forces. To pay tribute, we now would like all veterans and current members of the armed forces who are with us today, along with the young men and women of the class of 2024 who have committed themselves to serve our country in the military, to allow us to show our appreciation for your commitment to the nation. All please rise when your branch of the military is called and that branch's song is played. United States Army. Coast Guard. United States Air Force. United States Marines. Thank you all again for your service and for your willingness to protect our freedom. Thank you. Of the many programs at Fox High School that I am so very proud of, two of those are here with us today to perform our band and choir. At this point of the ceremony, we would like to showcase our concert choir and symphonic band as the choir sings our graduation's inspirational song, Irish Blessing, and our band plays a congratulatory song, Flashing Winds. Seniors, you can join.
May the May the sun
Thank you, Ms. Hill, Mr. Perry. We ask now that any alumni of Fox High School and current students of the class of 2024 please stand and sing along as our concert choir and symphonic band join forces to play the Fox High School alma mater, "To Thee We Sing Your Praises." Please be seated. Thank you, seniors that participated in the playing of the music and singing. We appreciate that. It was lovely. Okay. All right. It's an exciting time. Everybody should be excited. We're getting close, guys. I want to tell you what a great class you are of 2024. Your cohort has accomplished so many exceptional feats, but allow me to highlight a few. First, your class was able to amass nearly $6 million in combined total scholarship offers. There were 167 students who received some type of scholarship award. Some other points of pride include 60 students graduating with cum laude status, 8 students reached the Distinguished Award of Academic Excellence, and a total of 11 students were named Bright Flight Scholars. Finally, the class of 2024 competed admirably in athletics, had several students recognized at the state level for their excellence in band, choir, DECA, tech ed, speech and debate, and robotics. I can say that the class of 2024 was able to achieve at the highest level in many areas and should be seen as one of the stronger classes to have ever graduated from Fox Senior High School. Way to go, guys. Give yourself a round of applause. There are so many outstanding students seated on the floor today, and I always feel a little concerned that I'm leaving some people out for their outstanding efforts that they have displayed during their 4 years of high school by not mentioning them. But having said that, there are a few specific groups of students that I would like to have stand up and be recognized for their excellence in academics and service during their tenure at Fox High School. First, if you are a Missouri Bright Flight Scholarship recipient, please stand and be acknowledged. These students had a minimum score of 32 out of 36 on the ACT national exam and scored at the top 3% of all seniors that took that test. That's highly impressive. You may be seated. If you received bronze, silver, or gold status for the Award of Academic Excellence at Fox High School, please stand and be recognized. They had many different criteria to reach this award. Very challenging. A lot of credits, a lot of AP tests, a lot of high scores. If you were one of the 45 students that obtained the Power of 15 recognition, which amongst the requirements includes obtaining 15 or more college credits while still in high school, please stand. Please be seated. Now I'd like to recognize the 3 different levels of our cum laude awards. First, if you earn honors recognition at the cum laude level, please stand. Be seated. If you earn honors recognition at the magna cum laude level, please stand. Be seated. And finally, if you reach summa cum laude level, please rise and be acknowledged. That's really hard to do. Really hard. Congratulations. Be seated, please. Additionally, if you were a member of the class of 24 and you received either Eagle Scout or from the Boy Scouts of America or the Gold Award from the Girl Scouts, please stand to be recognized for your accomplishments. I know we had a few. That's outstanding, guys. Thank you for your service. Please be seated. If you made National Honor Society or the Tri-M Music Society, please rise to be recognized. Please be seated. And if you are a member of our graduating CAP class or the SDL CAP program, please rise and be acknowledged. These students all earned a college associate's degree from Jefferson Community College while simultaneously completing their high school diploma requirements. That is really impressive. 2 years of college already knocked off. Way to go, guys. Be seated. If you competed for state titles in DECA, Industrial Tech, Speech and Debate, Band, Choir, Robotics, and Math Olympics, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, guys. Finally, we have so many strong clubs and organizations, it's hard to acknowledge all of them, but I would like to send out a special thank you for all the hard work our students in Student Council, National Honor Society, and HIP team did during their 4 years of high school. If you were a member of NHS, HIP, or STUCO, please stand to be recognized. Thank you guys for your service to your school and to your classmates. And finally, how about one more round of applause for all our pending graduates? At this point, you've heard enough from me, and it's time to hear from your senior speaker, Miss Jordan Best. Would you please join me on the stage, Jordan?
Thank you, Dr. Sherp. Good afternoon. Truthfully, this is a very surreal experience, and I am so grateful to experience this with the people who have made lasting impressions on all of us. To everyone here today, those who weren't able to make it, and our loved ones no longer with us, I want to say thank you, not only for your support, but for teaching us how to read, helping with homework, the countless nights spent correcting essays, and all of the in-betweens. There honestly are not enough words to accurately express the gratitude I know all of us feel. As we get ready to enter a different stage in our lives filled with new experiences, new memories, and new challenges, it's important to reflect on the experiences, memories, and challenges that have brought us to this moment. From our first days of school, making new friends, finding the things we're passionate about, learning so much about ourselves, and becoming the people that we are, we truly have lived so much in the 17 or 18 years we've been alive. Out of those 17 or 18 years, the last 13 have led up to this moment. 6 years of being nervous or excited for middle school, 3 years of wondering what could possibly make high school so special, 4 years of waiting to be seniors, 10 months of trying to figure out the rest of our lives, and making the most out of our last 263 days that we have with each other before we move on to different places in our lives. Some of us will move on to be engineers, doctors, lawyers, lawmakers, or CEOs. Others of us will move on to be firefighters, police officers, nurses, teachers, or blue-collar workers. And to be real, most of us probably don't know what we're going to do or who we're going to inspire. However, this is part of being young. We have our whole lives ahead of us, so regardless of how quickly or not you achieve your goals, in the wise words of Kumail Nanjiani, you can go slow, allow your dreams and goals to change, but live an intentional life. To live a life of intention, we have to make hard decisions, to have courage when it gets hard, find the light in the dark, uplift others, and inspire those around us. Every single one of us have the opportunity to do just that. It's up to us to make it happen. Thank you all for being here, not only for today, but for all of the days that have led up to this moment.
Once again, another hand for Jordan. That was a great speech, Jordan. Thank you. Now, if we could have our readers, English teacher Mr. Sam Meyer and English teacher Mrs. Leanne Ward, please come and prepare for the commencement of graduates. Assistant principals, if you all could take position, we will prepare for a presentation of the diplomas. Ms. Meckel, each member of the class of 2024 has been duly certified by Fox High School and its faculty as having met all the requirements of the Missouri State Department of Elementary and Secondary Education and the Fox C6 School District for graduation. Mrs. Meckel and Dr. Frigo, please accept these young men and women as the newest sons and daughters of Fox Senior High School and to be forever known as Fox Warriors. Ms. Meckel, if you are prepared to accept these students and graduates, we can begin the presentations of diplomas.
William Luke Stuckmeyer, cum laude. Sydney Page Siebold, cum laude. Emilia Elizabeth McCann, summa cum laude. Julia Page Green, magna cum laude. Sarah Ann Monroe, summa cum laude. Jordan Rhiannon Best, cum laude. Maria Elizabeth Gambaro, magna cum laude. Allison Elizabeth Heilig. Alexis Susan Duncan. Logan Scott Rosenberg, cum laude. James Ira Lee Wells, cum laude. Seth Steiger, magna cum laude. Roman Arkin. Logan James Catrone. Isaiah Michael Christ. Brendan Messenger. Landon James Ellis. Chase Ray Yeager. William Edward Bruinger, Jr. Haley Elizabeth Blomker. Tyler Olivia Mayfield. Malay Cheyenne Triplet. Elena Faye Sneathan. Maya Lynn Bowley. Joel Robert Jensen. Blake Robert Rusi, magna cum laude. Ethan Douglas Young, cum laude. Michael David Joggerst, magna cum laude. Audrey Nicole Joggerst, cum laude. Reagan Nicole Gravatt, magna cum laude. Emma Ann Bierman. Samantha Haley Hansen, cum laude. Selena Dizdarovich, cum laude. Owen Michael Jost, magna cum laude. Reese Nancy Mullins. Liliana Elizabeth Ware, cum laude. Jace Tanner Kale. Alden Zlibanovich. Jose Antonio Moreno. Josiah Nathaniel Wallace. Lucas Shane Cross. Isaac Troy Fullerton. Jacob Wade Smith. Cooper Bennett. Eva Elaine Ockeltree. Kenan Mehmedovich. Kyler Reeves Turner. Antonio Dante Toscano. Olivia Kazmierczak, cum laude. Chelsea Elizabeth Floto, cum laude. Gabriella Marie Bauer. Kyle Glover. Jameson Keisker, cum laude. Kylie Grace Bearden, summa cum laude. Alexis Catherine Kettler. Rylan Nicole Beaver. Hannah Nicole Verhan. Katerina Veronica Delgado, cum laude. Bristol Ray Dodd, cum laude. Wyatt Douglas Moore. Kevin Wynn, cum laude. Sawyer Reed Petty. Sam Werner Michael. Bryce David Allen Manus. Reese Dannon Kreitler. Tyler Jean Kriska. Sean Jason Ransom. Gavin Cole Schnittker. Ryan Allen Luffy. Evan Joseph Saddle. Joaquin Vernon Stewart. Bradley James Wallen. Amarkan Alishanov. Sinad Tahirovic. Abdullah Saidov. Brianna Marie Corse. Layla Sky Richardson. Larissa Grace Dolan. Madison Nicole Hutchings. Alexandria Lee Earls. Tony Marie Judd. Alyssa Lynn Keener. Adrienne Nicole Fiordamondo. Patrick Nielsen. Madeline Marie Jones. Kristen Renee Watt. Sophia West. Emma Elizabeth Brown. Caitlin Ryan Brady. Brennan Christopher Bush. Brianna Nicole Hart, cum laude. Frank Louis Boitano, Jr. Carter Matthew Losicum, cum laude. Nathan Drew Young. Corbin Lee Waller. Caden Keisker, magna cum laude. Landon Little. Brandon Lira Perez. Riley Travis Nielsen. Riker James Rowe, summa cum laude. Jacob Dylan Romick, magna cum laude. Zachary Stewart Webb. Shirali Mustafa Abdul Qadir. Riley K. Walker, cum laude. Annabelle Tavares Cifre. Megan Elise Stengel. Paige Elizabeth Zinda. Emily Ann Mitchell. Kylie Madison Million. Aiden Hunter Smith. Maya Ray Nolte. Lucas Michael Dykhouse. Josie Lynn Molman. Aaliyah Nicole Trumpeter, cum laude. Sierra Nicole Johnson. Mackenzie Lynn Stratman Winkler. Callie Reese Marble. Savannah Rose Schrimpf. Sego Yuasa Payachek. Madison Catherine Willenbrock. Edward Ian Simo. Faith Michelle Wright. Amber Rochelle Berlin. Alyssa Cheyenne Gardner. Dalton Chance Halilovic. Ben Leo Stevens. Brendan Alexander Morelli. Peyton Kraus, cum laude. Chelsea Jade Keys. Leah Nicole Madsen. Rachel Alexandra Koenig. Anthony Joseph Tishner. Sydney Elizabeth Snyder, cum laude. Abigail Marie Pogue. Brittany Elizabeth Rice. Sarah Gabrielle Tordilla, summa cum laude. Emma Grace O'Neill.
Katie Michelle Pippinger. Hannah Renee Berberick. Aubrey Lynn Gilchrist. Madeline Rose Hart. Saghar Qureshi. McKenna Grace Coots. Sophia Page Nice.
Annabelle Hope Eaton.
Annabelle Hope Eaton.
Natalie Jeanette Marie Lampy.
Natalie Jeanette Marie Lampy.
Jayla Tatiana Mitchell.
Jayla Tatiana Mitchell. Kyler Gramlich.
Thomas Anthony Garrison.
Addison Marie Dickerman.
Sebastian Taylor Kalin.
Phoebe K. Brennan.
Haley Jade Keevan. Nadine Muhammad Ali. Talon Michael Reichert. Jaden Deontay Dodson. Gavin Christopher Crecilius. Lucy Elizabeth McCoy. Thomas Parrish. Sean Chad. Tyler Scott Barrett. Lauren Jewel McCoy. Jasmine Lillian Doherty. Riley Madison Nicole Faddis. Brianna Elizabeth Harrison. Peyton Rose Isgriggs. Sierra Nicole Russo. Chloe Nicole Wasson. Tommy Wallace George Jr. Hunter Joseph Naylor. Trinity Ann Berry. Riley Marie Eads. Charlie Ann Bloomer. Tyler Gerard Ux. Robert Emmett Vescovo III. Andrew James Wright.
Ella Louise Myers, magna cum laude.
Audrey K. Marshall.
Audrey K. Marshall, cum laude.
Rebecca Elaine Hilton.
Rebecca Elaine Hilton. Spazov, cum laude. Natalie Marie Miller. Gracie Renee Powers. Veronica Rose Wolk. Paige Catherine Freiner. Kyler James Mahalik. Matt Kane Mueller. James Ryan Burkhardt. Christian Blackburn. Dawson Cade Randolph. Joseph Charles Checkett III. Dakota Lance Brooks. Jordan Marshall Milford. Macy Allen Riscosi, cum laude. Travis Anthony Mickler. Gunnar James Russell. Chloe Diane Ricky. Aiden Xavier O'Hara. Alexis Nicole Kalish. Cameron Marie Hickman. Ryan Matthew Cook, magna cum laude. Trenton Paul Mickler, cum laude. Robert Olis Keene, cum laude. Andrew Mateo Omarajic. Fong Tang Win, cum laude. Mason Andrew Nance. Terrell Lamont Brown Jr. Amaya Marie Williams Wagner. Savannah Allen Schindler. Lily Ann Selby. Jada McGinney. Abby Morgan LaRiche, cum laude. Gwendolyn Chaselin Williams, cum laude. Paige Carol Lee Mirren. Sophia Abigail Diedert. Emily Grace Radel. Paris Sue Ann Sutton. Alexandra Janet Little. Dazon Nicholas Gagnon. Matthew Michael Lynch. Logan Anthony Gildahouse. Rachel Noel Rushman, summa cum laude. Julian Jean Grissom. Zoe McKenna Thomas, cum laude. Caleb Looney, summa cum laude. Madison Grace Perminter, magna cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Cole. Alexander Scott. Gabriel Edwards. Clayton Gately. Logan Thomas Kilcullen. Nicholas Connor Bryson. Giovanni Leo Napoli. Ishmael Abdul Azalrak Ahmad. Riker Barr. Ronnie Adams. Gus Schoenberg. Carter Jackson. Kyle Michael Gast. Nadir Burkich. Sol Alexander Gale Rogers. Seamus Dunsworth. Robert Allen Bolin. Gavin Michael Mowry. Kyle Owen Mowry. Julia Renee Tobias. Abigail Madeline Susan Ford. Isabella Bolaños Rolberg. Bailey Marie Constantine. Patrick Hunter Poitras. Hunter Ray Bartholomew. Caleb Michael Healy. Derek Anthony McDermott. Ryan Chandler Litzow. Patrick Michael D'Amico. Rachel Jordan Darty. Brooke Michelle Beckelman, cum laude. Aiden McClellan Bauer. Grayson Donald Ellison. John Patrick Freeman. Phoenix Cheyenne Galbave. Jack Nicholas Coleman. Xavier Charles Pieper. Zachary Thomas Smith. Aiden Thomas Smith. Parker Daniel Combe. Mason Andrew Thomas. Michael Jonathan Chestnut. Jonah Adam Byer. Jaden Alexander Steppen. Alexis Lynn Deering. Haley Lynn Bates. Julia Lynn Yunkins. Tiffany Lynn Morgan. Skylar and Dawn Ham. Logan Zachary Fowler. Emma Lee Olfey. Jeremiah Lee Minor. Joshua Andrew Akers. Sylvia Sky Harrison. Susanna Rain DeZeller. Jonathan David Greer, magna cum laude. Connor Kevin McKinley. Landon Mason Trent. Mackenzie Madison Nelson. Caitlin Elizabeth Hart. Cameron Christine Vilsek. Anna Noel Edwards. Annabelle Marie McDorman. Nikolai Ishmael Scott Latner. Logan Michael Buck. Malachi Quincy Hall. Gage Hager. Tyler Edward White. Ty William Austin. Jenna Marie Martinez. Serena Angel Litikin. Zachary Sean Foucher. Rosalind Bosler. Michelle Milborn. Madison Nicole Milborn.
Anthony Joseph Sabella.
Anthony Joseph Sabella.
Ryan Mackay Bromschwig.
Ryan Mackay Bromschwig. Mason Lee Hake. Alexia Paige Bailey.
Krista Darlene Hollingshead.
Krista Darlene Hollingshead.
Haley Denise White.
Haley Denise White.
Dane Alexis Nicholas Halsall.
Dane Alexis Nicholas Halsall.
Ahmed Shams Habib.
Ahmed Shams Habib. Damian Maycomer. Justin Mitchell Shermer. Gage Stephen Repa. Brendan Klausner. Alice Adams. Jasmine Berry. Avon Simone Knotts. Thea Bird Berry. Sienna Shea Miller. Grace Michelle Stout. Abigail Ann Buck. Emily Sophia Menz. Ariella Elizabeth Bear, cum laude. Abigail Elizabeth McNeil. Chloe Lynn Fowler, magna cum laude. Theodore Frederick Murray. Mia Grace Billicky. Hannah Dukic. Destiny Danielle Dale. Asha Ayani Rogers. Ariana Nicole Galvan. Logan Michael Mitchell. Alyssa Rose Sweeney. Haley Marie Kovac Dill. Madison Alexa Herta. Hannah Elaine Cusimano.
All right. Great job, everybody. At this point, can we please have the senior class officers, Mr. William Stuckmeyer, President, Ms. Sydney Siebold, Vice President, Ms. Julia Green, Treasurer, and Ms. Amelia McCann, Secretary, and Ms. Sarah Monroe, Historian, along with the Senior Principal, Mr. Joe Salzman, to join me on stage at the podium for the turning of the tassels and closing remarks. Finally, on a personal note, I would just like to say that it is absolutely a privilege to get to work with all your children. It's an honor that I don't take lightly, I can assure you. I'd also like to say thank you so much to really an awesome class. I'm gonna miss you guys very, very much. God bless. Love you guys.
Okay, everyone, up first is Sarah Monroe, our class historian.
Good afternoon. My name is Sarah Monroe, and I'm your class historian. When thinking about making this speech today, I have to admit I was terrified, not only because I have to speak in front of all of you, but also because I couldn't figure out what to say. How could I summarize these past 4 years and convey the impact that so many people have had in getting us to this moment? While I can never truly show what these years have meant to us, I want to remind my fellow graduates that it hasn't been without the support and guidance of the people around us that we are here today. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our class sponsors, Ms. Bringle, Ms. Intermule, Ms. Shackelford, and Ms. Heitman. Every event of this year would not have been possible without these 4 women. Their generosity, dedication, and hard work have enabled us to experience our final year of high school to the fullest. I would also like to thank all of the people who have gotten us to this moment. Thank you to our teachers who, no matter how many late assignments we turned in, and despite our multitude of complaints, pushed us to be the best we could be and worked endlessly to prepare us for our future. Thank you to our family who believed in us when we couldn't believe in ourselves and encouraged us to be the best people we could be. And last, but certainly not least, thank you to our friends and classmates who walked by our side through every moment and made getting to school at 7 in the morning a little more bearable. To close, I ask my fellow graduates to reflect on the many lessons, academic or otherwise, that you've learned through your experience at Fox High School. Let us work to carry those lessons forward, striving to be there for those as they were there for us. And now I'm honored to introduce one of the most hardworking and dedicated people I have gotten the opportunity to know, Julia Green.
Thank you, Sarah. Hello, my name is Julia Green, and I'm your senior class treasurer. First, I just want to start off by saying thank you to everyone, the staff members, parents, students, and these amazing people over here who worked their butts off to make it a successful senior year. Thank you all. Over this past year, we've all been through ups and downs, or at least I know I have. From crying over a dumb boy or girl to celebrating our futures with our friends, we've done it all. And whether or not you've enjoyed your high school experience, Fox has been our sculptor. It has made us who we are today. I can remember freshman year not believing when the upperclassmen said that high school goes by quickly, and more importantly, that senioritis is a real thing. I just thought it was an excuse for not doing the work, but a second semester of this year hit, reality set in. I looked around at all the kids I've been going to school with for 4 years now, and I realized we were all gonna push that essay off to the last minute because, we all work better under pressure. I'm sure that over the past few months, you've all been saying you're gonna keep in contact with everyone, that you will check in. But we all know that life gets busy. This is why we have to try. We have to put in effort to see our old friends because, believe it or not, this is the last time we are all gonna be together. Today marks the day of our new chapters. So, as we transition into this new period of our lives, I hope we remember all the memories and little things that Fox has taught us. For instance, the best bathrooms are the common ones. Don't put anything on social media that you wouldn't want Mr. Salzman to see. Don't speed on Londell Road because you will get pulled over. And finally, once a warrior, always a warrior. I'd now like to introduce an amazing person, Miss Amelia McCann.
Thank you, Julia, and hello, class of 2024. My name is Amelia McCann, and I'm your senior class secretary. As we accept our diplomas and close this chapter of our lives, I want to reflect on the journey that led us here. We have all grown and changed so much since the first time we stepped through the doors of Fox High School, both nervous and excited to see what the next 4 years would bring. During that time, we have celebrated great triumphs and worked to overcome immense obstacles. There were times when it felt impossible to get here, but we've never failed to pick ourselves up and bounce back. As we start this new adventure, I know we will all continue to achieve great heights. It is so important, however, to remember that behind every success are countless failed attempts. It is easy to hate intense practices, late-night studies, long rehearsals, or the constant responsibilities that come with being involved. But without these struggles, there would be no accomplishment, and we would not be the people we are today. So, as our class continues to move forward, do not shy away from the opportunities presented to you because of the challenges attached to them. Do not be afraid to start just because you might not succeed the first time, and give up your idea of perfect. The world is waiting for us to change it, so take the lessons learned during your time here and always remember your journey. I would now like to introduce one of my very good friends, Sydney Siebold.
Thank you, Amelia, and hello, friends and family of Fox High School. I'm Sydney Siebold, and I was honored to serve as vice president for our class. As I wrote this speech today, I came across a roadblock, wondering how I could make my last few words to this class of 2024 impactful or at least not terribly boring. So I began to think about all the memorable lessons throughout high school and picked one small interaction that changed my perspective on my next 4 years. A peer caught me persistently saying the phrase we all have said, "I can't wait." Whether it was, "I can't wait for 205, I can't wait for summer," or "I can't wait to graduate." A statement so small yet so powerful. What is it that we can't wait for? We can't wait to miss those Friday night lights, or our class discussions in Sandifer's room, or our happy Fridays from Mr. Salzman. We forget the importance of living in the moment and miss out on the amazing ones right in front of us. I hope everyone takes in these last few moments we have together today. Cherish the memories we have made and continue to live in the moment while tomorrow is never promised. As Drake once said, "I didn't come this far just to come this far and not be happy." Now will you all join me in turning your tassel from the right to the left as we close this chapter and become alumni of Fox High School.
Good afternoon. As a quick introduction, my name is Stuckey, also known as William, and I am the senior class president. Throughout this school year, there's been a lot of thinking about the future for all of us. Thinking about what college to go to, what branch of the military to go in, or what trade is best. And what weighs on all of our minds the most is what do I want to do for the rest of my life. But just for a moment, I would like all of us to look back to the road that led us here today. As I'm sure many of us here have that one class, the one moment you can recall that was a turning point in your life. For me personally, it was the first day of 6th grade. I was in Mr. Keisker's academy class. After the bell had rung, a kid walked in and filled the empty seat next to me. and that was Kyle Mowry. Now, little did I know that 1, he would always be late, but 2, we would quickly become best friends. Fast forward 2 years, and our friend group was fully formed into a posse, and these are the best group of guys I could have ever asked for. We've done it all together, from watching the greatest movies during the cold of winter, to cracking our heads open in swimming pools during the summer. And I can honestly say they have taught me lessons I'm forever grateful for. I can imagine that every one of us here has this type of story, a story where we have met the people who will be our friends for the rest of our lives. It is in those small classrooms where your life can change, because the friendships made in school are what make our lives the most fun and exciting thing in the world. So as we sit here and ponder about what our next move may be, remember that it was at Fox that we've made our lifelong friends that will stand next to us as we head down the next road life takes us on. And as we begin this next chapter, remember to hold on to those memories, because the challenges ahead are always easier when your friends are near. I would like to say thank you to the class of 2024. Good job, guys, we made it. And it is with great honor to introduce our senior class principal, Mr. Salzman. But before I turn it over to him, on behalf of the class of 2024, we thank you for all your support and guidance throughout this year. It has been a great pleasure to work with you to make our senior year a success. Everyone give a big round of applause for him, please.
We'll wait for our class officers to get seated, but I will say I'm kind of losing my voice, and I think I had my right big toe stepped on like 350 times when you guys were giving me hugs. So other than that, I'm ready to roll. Okay, my last words for the class of 2024. First off, wow, what great speeches by our senior class officers, Sarah, Julia, Amelia, Sydney, and Will. I cannot say enough about these 5 students. They truly have gone above and beyond for the class of 2024. The amount of work and time they put in this year to make it be the best possible year ever has been unbelievable. It all started with the senior sunset. In the middle of the year, we had Fox Gives Back, where we raised over $2,000 for the Arnold Food Pantry, and ended with our senior barbecue and senior sunset. Start the year with the senior sunrise, and many, many activities in between. Once again, these 5, I can't thank you enough. You will always hold a special place in my heart. I think the class of 2024 needs to give those 5 one more round of applause. You guys chose 5 truly incredible representatives of your class, so once again, thank you. Okay, now, before I get started with my final words, we have one thing to do before that. I even brought the sign. All of you know the sign only comes out on special occasions. I think this is a very special occasion. Wouldn't you guys agree? Yeah. For one last time, Fox High, class of 2024, happy Friday! Woo! Wow, that was impressive. Good job. Okay, I'm often asked by students, are we your favorite senior class? That is nearly an impossible question to answer. I will say with each senior class I've had, there are events, moments in time, and phrases that remind me of that class. Here are some of the things that will always remind me of the class of 2024. One-way hallways, virtual Wednesdays, first ever Unity Carnival, late arrivals. For those of you going to college, take one last bit of advice from me. Do not sign up for an 8 a.m. class. You're not going to make it. Take that 10 o'clock class. You'll be much better. Powder puff, the goal line stand on the last play of the game to win the closest powder puff game in history, and the joy and excitement on the faces of all of our players and coaches as they ran to ring the bell. Pommies, back-to-back national championships. Do I need to say more? An actual true fire alarm minutes before the senior parade was to begin. Slip and slide at the senior barbecue. Dr. Sherp and I getting dunked numerous times at the senior barbecue. Then I've had this question asked a lot of me throughout the last year. Will you be in my .5? I'm not exactly sure what a .5 is. What happened to the days of, can I take a picture? One tradition that stood the test of time with every graduating class is seeing a student section at Friday night football games, cheering, clapping, chanting, singing along with the band, Pommy and cheerleaders to the best fight song ever. So thank you, band, for always playing that for us, and thank you, band, for being here today. You guys are amazing. Every square inch of my office floor, desk, and bookshelves covered with Diet Mountain Dew. You guys did not disappoint. Every square inch of my office, floor, desk, keyboard, you name it, covered with glitter, gold glitter to be exact. I will never be able to get rid of all the glitter, especially on my keyboard. So every time I use my keyboard, I will think of the class of 2024. Soul, where are you? I did find my mouse, so thank you, Soul. I appreciate that. Senior prank. Where do I start? Balloons. Speaking of balloons, I located the electric balloon pump that one of you left Monday night. So if you need that, it's in my office. Confetti, toilet paper, streamers, red Solo cups. Did I mention glitter? Gold glitter to be exact. And apparently some things that Dr. Sherp made you guys take down. So I'm going to share this quick story. I haven't shared it with many people about the senior prank. So I think it was Jade and Veronica that came to me and said, hey, can we get in school after hours? I'm like, no, you can't get in school after hours. We would never allow you to do that. Well, then they asked to talk to Miss Connie, our custodial supervisor. So those two talked to her. They made me leave my office. I came back a half hour later. I'm like, Connie, is everything going to be okay? She's like, trust me, it will be fine. I'm like, you sure we don't need to run this by Dr. Sherp? Oh, no, it will be fine. I'm like, okay, are you positive? I'm positive. So Monday night comes, senior barbecue. Connie comes to me, he's like, Mr. Salzman, do not go back to your office. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, do not go back to your office. I'm like, okay, they're gonna mess with my office, whatever, that's fine. Senior barbecue's over, so I drove to the back. I'm driving out. Dr. Sherp is walking to his office. As I'm driving out, and remember, I have strict orders not to go back to my office. As I'm driving out, the side door by the flagpole's open. And there's probably 20 trucks and vehicles parked by the flagpole with 30 to 40 students running in the side door. But I have a directive, I'm gonna keep going. So as I keep going, I look over. Now, the front door, there's probably another 30 or 40 students walking in the front door, and I see Miss Connie and Corporal Sweeney out front. And I know Dr. Sherp's in there. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep going home. You guys had me smiling for the whole 15-minute ride home because I could only imagine what you were up to, and I didn't care. Dr. Sherp was there. So I get home. I have 2 missed calls from Miss Connie. I'm like, uh-oh, I better call her. Hey, Mr. Sauls, I'm like, yep. She's like, Dr. Sherp's trying to get a hold of you, his phone's dead. I'm like, hey, what's up? So Sherp gets on his phone. Salzman, where are you? I'm like, I'm at home. Where do you think I am? I'm like, where are you? Which I knew he was at school. He's like, I'm at school. I'm like, uh-oh. He's like, the 3 people who are supposed to come in your office, there's about 75 to 100 kids running around the school. Meantime, I'm just smiling the whole time. It's like, not my problem. Dr. Sherp's there. But it all ended up being good fun. I know he made you take down some things, but like I said, the gold glitter, I am never getting rid of that. So every time I type on my keyboard, I will think of the class of 2024. Okay, then this last phrase. This last phrase started when all of you were sophomores. One of your classmates, Kevin Wynn, wore a shirt that had 2 simple words on it. For the last 3 years, I would tell Kevin these two simple words before every Friday night football game: be epic. I encourage all of you not to settle for being average or slightly above average or slightly below average. I want you to be epic in everything you do and everything you encounter in your life. Class of 2024, you have been an epic class. Now go out and be epic for the rest of your life. I'm so happy I got to be your principal the last 4 years. I love you all and miss you all very much. Thank you. Okay, one last directive from me before we get to the fun part. Once you throw your cap and tassel, make sure you retrieve it and then stand right in front of your chair as I will dismiss you row by row. Okay. Students, soon to be graduates, please stand. Everyone in the audience, now's the time you want your phones out to take pictures and start recording. Fox High School, class of 2024. You are now the 66th graduating class from Fox High School. With today's graduating class, Fox High School now has had 27,831 graduates. Welcome to the club. With that being said, I now pronounce you sons and daughters of Fox High School forever.